All right, so apparently every new streamer is an industry plant now. Every time I go on the internet and I see a clip about a streamer doing something good, a streamer doing this, a streamer doing something bad, it's always, who is this? Who are these streamers? Where are they coming from? I never heard of this guy. Who is this person? Like, bro, if you're on the internet, and if you just know anything about the internet, the first thing you should know, the internet is a vast space. It's a vast, web, the World Wide Web. That's why it's called the World Wide Web. You're not going to know every single person. Firstly, for example, I'm just gonna give you guys a YouTube example. There are YouTubers that have 1 million subscribers, probably a little bit more, that you probably have never heard of, because one, these people are dominating their specific space and you're not their target audience. I said target. You're not their target audience. So you're not going to see their content if you don't interact with similar content. As simple as that. Now with the streaming space, it's a little bit different because you have clip pages, you have TikTok, you have all these different pages that you may end up seeing the streamer somewhere and you may not interact with any content that's like involving them, but the internet may push it to you. Like Twitter, for example, if something is popular, like a tweet is popular, they're gonna push that tweet to you if you're not the target audience. It doesn't really matter, right? You can say, don't recommend this, or I don't want to see this no more, not interested. They will still show you the same tweets, right? So I can understand that. Like, people do get annoyed after a while. Like, I'm not even interacting with the streamer space and I'm seeing all these streamers, and I can understand why you would have a problem with that. But the people that are just saying who and who is this and who is that, like, bro, live streaming as a whole has become mainstream, right? So the amount of characters that are being added to this game is going to be characters added that you won't know. You feel what I'm saying? It's so many people that are getting in on streaming, getting in on content creation, that you won't know who they are because it's so many of them. The barrier of entry is so low. Like, everybody can get a streaming equipment. Everybody can go on their phone and record something. Everybody can make a TikTok. Everybody can make a YouTube video. Everybody can spark a stream. So you won't know every single person. Now, I think I'm getting rage baited again, because these type of people just say stuff like this to either feel like they want to be different, or they feel like they just want to be included in the hate train or the hate trend that's going on at the time. Like, for example, I'm not gonna say this is hate, but when Adin Ross was coming up, a lot of people are saying, who the fuck is Adin Ross? Who the fuck is Adin Ross? Now, me being from the 2K community, I knew who Adin Ross was because he talked to LeBron. He used to do wagers with Bronny and Nadex. I knew who Adin Ross was. You feel what I'm saying? Same thing with iShowSpeed. When iShowSpeed initially came up, when he blew up for losing subs. I don't know how many subs he had at the time. I think it was probably about 400K. Maybe 400 to 600K. Mind you, that nigga's at 40 million, I think, right now, right? I believe he's at 40 million subscribers. And niggas are saying, who is this kid blowing up? And he blew up off of people unsubbing to him because they didn't know who he was, but it was just like, damn, it's like a pity kind of sub kind of thing, right? And those are the situations that work out for you. You know what I mean? Like, people that get hate or get hated on, and they get famous for being hated on, and they just blow up. Look at Jake Paul, for example. A lot of niggas like Jake Paul back then when he was doing the vlogs and shit. When he started to get more hate is when people wanted to see him lose. He got more fame. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that probably works out more than it doesn't on the internet. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about it really quick. Another example, I think, or another instance, I think that Soluminati basically cooking the streamer Zoe Spencer has just opened up the floor for random people just calling everyone an industry plant. Like, when he called her an industry plant, like, she was just going around, where did she come from, and all this other stuff, and calling her Zoe Plant, giving her the nickname Zoe Plant, it's opened up the floor for people to just call anyone an industry plant because you don't know who they are. Like the streamer She Loves Rod, right, from Philly. Shout out to Rod, man. He doing his thing. He's doing this stream, I think, for 30 days where he's streaming in a mall, and people are saying, who is this random streamer? Mind you, this nigga had like 8,000 viewers in his stream the other day when I tuned in. He had like 8,000 niggas in there. He was in Stream University. I mean, he's pretty popular among like fellow streamers because like people know who he is among fellow streamers, but it's just the audiences are different. You have niggas that are kids. You have people that are kids. So it's like people just have different audiences. So to say, oh, who is this, just to say that is just weird. Like a lot of these people that do promos on their pages, like meme pages, they'll promote a streamer or they'll promote a content creator, and people be like, who? But they're literally doing that. So they're literally on that page so they can get promotion, and you're just saying, who is this? You feel what I'm saying? Even when Kai Cenat was coming up, that's another example. When Kai Cenat was coming up, and obviously everybody knows Kai now. Like, if I'm not gonna say every single person, but like a vast majority of people. When he was coming up, people were like, how did he get famous? Who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? But I felt like a lot of those people were rage baiting too. But now he's a household name. Like, he's a household name. Everybody knows who Kai Cenat is. Celebrities, all that stuff. Now, when you think about streaming, you think about Kai Cenat. When you think about streaming, you think about IShowSpeed. So just those two examples. Another example, Marlon. Now, I can understand the Marlon, like Marlon literally came out of nowhere. Cause when I made a video on him, I was like, who is this nigga? He had this clip that I was laughing at and shit. But I'm like, he had that clip, and then out of nowhere, he just started blowing up, getting all these subs and shit. And I could understand why people would say he's a plant and all this other shit, because he basically did come out of nowhere for me. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really see that shit. But I wouldn't go as far as calling him a plant though. Like, that's insane. Niggas like Ray. That nigga Ray, oh my god, bruh. Niggas is calling him a plant. They was saying that he basically knew Kai before the whole situation, that he met Kai for the first time. They was saying that he knew Kai, this is all staged and all that stuff, bruh. Like, people would never ever not hate on stuff. People will always find a way to hate. People always find a way to have some sort of issue with something, some sort of debate, I guess, just being contrarians. And I'm just used to it at this point, you know what I mean? Oftentimes I find myself being against stuff, but I don't want to be on the side of just blindly hating on some shit just because a nigga just up and you just like, where he come from? You feel what I'm saying? So this industry plan shit gotta stop, bro. Like, and that shit came from the hip-hop community. Like leave that shit in the hip-hop community, the rap community, where they calling all them niggas industry plans because they one-hit wonders and all that other stuff, right? I saw a nigga the other day said LiAngelo Ball was an industry plant. LiAngelo Ball, who has been famous since high school, since him and his two brothers were famous. The Ball brothers were famous since high school. He's an industry plant? Now I feel like I'm being rage baited. So I'm just gonna end the video. I'm just gonna end the video there. Like, this shit is just like, this shit is insane. Just stop. Just stop, please.